Hello my friends. Today I'd like to share with you my best bargains that I've bought from a car boot sale. In America it'd probably be a yard sale, Jumble sale. It's basically stuff that people don't want anymore and you just buy it from people that are selling it. Simple. So this one is a teapot. I bought it for, as you'll be able to see in a minute, as what most of my things are, is to put plants in. It didn't work as well as I hoped it would, so I just put it on top of my cupboard and now it's a decoration. That cost me £1. It's quite pretty and it does go with my kitchen a little bit, but it's on top of the unit so you can't see the colour that much, and it's I like it. It's £1. Bargain. This next one, I've always had issues with butter dishes. I wanted a plastic one because every time we got a ceramic one or pottery or whatever it was made of, it always got broken. So I was at a car boot sale and I came across this one. It's just been sitting in a cupboard, but it will come in as soon as the other one's broken. I don't know what the material is, some sort of plastic, but it'll come in when the other one's broken. I think it was £1.50, but I thought it's quite nice and it's a spare, isn't it? It's always good to have a spare. This next one, now the plant didn't come with this, but it's the jug. As I say, most of the things I buy are, in my mind, a plant would look nice in that. So this is what I do when I go to a car boot sale. And it's a nice little jug. I did get a blue one as well, a blue jug. But I think the neck was too wide on it and the pots kept falling in. So, because I leave them in pots like that with a wick. Ooh, that needs water. It's a good job I was showing you this. Yeah, so that's what I do. That was £1. I mean, it's really pretty, isn't it? Look nice with flowers in as well, but I'm a plant girl. I better water that. Oh, I've always got my watering can to hand, guys. This one is my absolute favourite of all of them because it was so cheap and I love it. I mean, the condition of it isn't great. It's a bit, the surface of it is starting to like crackle a bit. It doesn't look fantastic, but it works brilliantly. And it's this one, and it was £1. And that's got my string of hearts in. Again, that one's got our wick. And there's water. So, I absolutely love it. £1. Most things are £1, to be fair. People just want to get rid of the junk, don't they? But I love that. It's my favourite. Next one is a jug. And the story behind this is there was a plant there and I bought the plant. And I was walking round at the car boot sale with this plant, and it was nice, you know, it was quite a tree. It wasn't this one. It's died actually. But I was walking around with this plant, and I was walking past a table there, and this jug was on the table, and it fit perfectly this plant. So it was, and this was £1, surprisingly. And this is the same, but it's in another pot because I got my husband to drill holes in it for another plant that was in there, but it's fine. We can improvise. We've got all sorts of stuff. So yeah. So that's my big fat yellow jug. So. Now, this next item was actually given to my husband. He's a roofer, but he does lots of different building things. And he was on a job. And they were clearing out a shed. This one is going to freak you out, by the way, because not everybody loves him. And the lady found this clock and she said, "Take it. I don't want any money for it. It gives me the creeps. I don't want it. Just take it or it'll go on skip." So my husband says, "Oh, give it. Yeah, I'll take it. My wife will love it." And he expected me to loathe it. I've tried to get him fixed. We got a key to wind him up, but he doesn't keep very good time. And there's the fitting inside is, it doesn't connect like it should do. So it's going to cost a bit of money to get it repaired. I'd love to get it done just to see what he's like. If he's, he's great. Just wait. I call him Humphrey. Oh my God, and he's heavy. He's a heavy boy. Oh. And this is Humphrey. Look at him. And what happens is his eyes move from side to side. So it gives people the creeps. I can't imagine why. But we tried to have him fixed. We took his belly out. And inside there's a wire that comes down and attaches to his eyes. And his eyes go from side to side as the clock ticks. But the wire is like it's bent. It doesn't connect very well, and it hooks on with a very, very fine metal hook. Unfortunately, unless we pay a lot of money, we're not going to be able to fix his eyes. And he doesn't keep very good time. But he is great. I love him. People say, "Oh my God, he must be haunted." I'm like, no, it's just Humphrey. He's fine. So that's Humphrey. Oh, and he is really heavy boy. Oh, come down there, lad. Right. The next one is from a charity shop. This was more than I wanted to pay for it because I think I'm used to car boot sale prices. But I saw it and the size of it was just perfect for what I wanted it for. And I went and I left the shop and I walked all around town and I thought, oh, I've got to go back. I've got to get that part. It's really nice. So I got it. Oh, and it was £20. But look at the size of the plant that it can hold. And it was too good to pass up. It's £20 it was. But it was for charity. So what can I say? Oh, and I love that. I'd love to have a few more pots that sort of size, but then it's not very often you find things like that, really pretty ones, really nice ones. So I'm hoping I'll drop on one at some point in the future, but It's one of them. It's luck, isn't it? Where are my... Hang on. I'll show you this one first, then I'll show you the other freebies that we had from somebody. This next one, it's second hand, shall we say, and I actually got it from an antiques emporium, which is a local shop, and it's inside. There's different sort of stalls, and different people own the stalls, and the stalls sort of specialise in different things. Like you've got one that'll sell records, one that'll sell, I don't know, stuffed animals, one will sell toys, crockery, you know, they're just different specialities in these stalls. So it's quite hard to track down who the seller is of the items, because sometimes it gets jumbled up. Anyway, we got to the bottom of whose it was, and because I wanted to make an offer on it, you see, because it was £30, and then it was reduced to 25, and I wanted 20 because the bottom is cracked, and I'll just show you now. And it's this one. Again, you know me with my plants. And that is the pot, that is the bee's knees, isn't it? Again, it's a good big size. I'll just show you the bottom. Because it's got that crack here. You can see that. Hopefully the camera will pick that up. But I managed to get that for both of them for £20. I just thought it's lovely. Really pretty. I'll just go and get my other freebies. 2 minutes. I'll just go and get my other freebie, don't I? Now, this next item, in my conservatory, I have got a little area. I don't know whether you might have seen it in my videos, I don't know. But it's got an elephant and like a yucca plant and some ferns above it, and it's next to my curtains, and they've got monkeys on, so it's like sort of a little safari type area. And I went to my friend's house. She just moved to a smaller property, and I saw this on the table, and I said, oh, I love that. I said, are you going to give me that lamp? And she goes, yeah, you can have it. I was like, no, I was only joking. I was like, she goes, no, take the bloody thing. She says, I haven't got any room for it anyway. It looks stupid there. She goes, I've got nowhere else for it to go. So this is him, and he matches my curtains really well. And that was just me being cheeky, saying to my friend, are you going to give me that? Just messing about, and she did. And I felt quite bad for a while, but she's like, no, I didn't want it, Kath, just have it. So I did. Oh, okay. These next ones, they're just free with, I worked in a kitchen, which is this is probably only the couple of positives that ever came out of that, to be fair. And with the supplier that we had, they had promotions on where they gave these away, but it was only with the massive catering size packs of gravy. So every time the chef ordered this gravy, we all got a free one of these. So she all over ordered on the gravy, so all the staff in the kitchen could have one. And then it got to a case of, so we had 2. So I had 2 of these, and they sit on my kitchen cupboards. So you've got one side's got that on it, and the other side has got that on it. So they look like they're different, you know, tins, but they're not. Oh. And this is the other one. So it looks like they're two different tins, and I've got it on top of my unit in my kitchen. Oh, cobwebs on that. Ugh. And this was just something that my daughter had for Christmas, and it had licorice all sorts in it, but it looks really good with those Bisto tins. And that is some of my favourite things that hadn't cost me a thing. Well, so that's it.